reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on last year's national champions, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Snyder. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Receiver in motion now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line, it's Snyder. The big guy, the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Running back with the football. That's the spin move.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage. But they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Cyclones have 1st and 10 here. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. And they'll give it to the back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Touchdown, Iowa State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of a rust for the offense immediately. Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead. They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They line up at the 14 now, no longer in the shadow of their own goal line. Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run. Now here he goes. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And the Cowboys looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made in space. Look out.
Touchdown, Cowboys. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. Big Snyder. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes a quick catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
It's a toss to the left side. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They now have the lead in this semifinal game. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Handoff to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Hit just as he throws the ball. What a catch! The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Cyclones look to keep this drive moving. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He's got the first and still going. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cyclones. No chance to catch him there.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball.
That keeps the score. Iowa State 13, Oklahoma State 7.
So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick pass, the catch is made. The tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
There you go. I love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of the defense, sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a first down.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He could go at the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Iowa State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted in the end zone. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Defense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He lets it go on the move, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. Here's that defense shifting again. The pocket breaking down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That short completion sets up a third down play. Looking to chuck it again. Snags the quick throw. Oh, he spins free. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. He's looking to throw. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
A completion makes it second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, just out. Reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cowboys.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and competently deliver that strike.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Snyder. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. For more now. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 20. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Coach makes a decision to go for a 2-point conversion. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still losing by 13. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick it away.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The Cowboys will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And the Cowboys with 1st and 10 here. Breaks into open space. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
The Cowboys trying to cash in here in the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Shaw. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Cowboys trying to punch it in. It's 1st and he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
For the extra point.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. is back out on the field now. Breaks free. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Design quarterback run. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in this second half of this playoff game.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Send the back in motion. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Offense operating from the pistol. Looking to throw again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver makes the catch.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Cyclones pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. It's a short completion of the tight end. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Iowa State. This offense really clicking. So with playoff pressure for it, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
21.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
This is exactly what you're looking for from any receiver in college football. You go against man coverage, you have to have the ability to separate. The receiver plants, turns, and he's well clear of the defender, giving the quarterback a clear shot for his throw.
As the 1st down is still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following the play.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 6th. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Now here's the toss play. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a deep shot to the right. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's caught. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Oh, he trapped him for a sack.
From second and inches to third and long? Boy, this quarterback, he is no one to blame but himself. What a difference a sack can make.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for the wideout. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. You don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Snyder. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. He's hit as he throws it. Receiver makes the catch. Breaking free at the 35. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll give it to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Snyder. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
The Cyclones come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pounding away with the run game. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the running back. And the Cyclones are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. Now it's 1st and goal.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, at this stage of the football game as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking about a couple things. You're playing with the lead. You have great field position. Keep running the football. And the importance of that is the clock will continue to move, and you have a chance to be able to ice this victory.
Second down and goal. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. He hands it to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown. touchdown on 4th and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. So still an important piece of business to take care of here, the extra point. Extra point makes it a 9-point lead, 2-score game with time bleeding away quickly. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He's in the clear. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Cowboys begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That pass is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Play action here on first down. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass caught. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.